All right, it's Sunday afternoon and I have a busy day of chores ahead of me. So I'm going to put some makeup on so I feel pretty doing it. I have laundry to do. I want to do all the dishes. I want to vacuum, maybe change some bedding and do sheets and stuff like that too. So, busy day. It's supposed to rain later. So I also want to go outside with my son for a little while and get some fresh air and let him run around and enjoy the day. So I'm starting with my Ilia foundation, the serum foundation. My skin the past few days has felt a little dry, so this one for me works real well on those days because it's so nice and creamy and dewy. I thought at first I'd want this foundation to be part of my summer routine, but I'm thinking more for winter, or also winter anyway. Because as soon as my face felt a little dry, a little flaky, this was the first foundation in my makeup drawer that I wanted to put on. So it is. It just feels so nourishing. And I'm sad it's almost gone. Well, that just means I have to replace it. But there's so many other things I want to try too. But I don't think I'm ready to try anything new yet. I think I want to stick to this one for a while. I have a pimple patch on. I got a real honker here today. It's one of those real hard hurt me kind. And I love pimple patches not just because they help combat your acne or get rid of the bumps and stuff, but it helps keep my fingers off of it. Especially like down here, it's so easy. I'm like sitting like this and I just want to touch my face. Keeps my fingers off my big, hard, hurting my pimples. Okay. So now I curl my eyelashes. My husband is away all day today. He went to an auction. I don't know what he's going to come home with. We'll see. He loves doing stuff like that, getting deals on things. And people get rid of like really cool stuff at these auctions. It's actually very neat. That's how I got the house I live in, was at an auction. They're like estate sales. People pass away. Their family is like, what are we going to do with this whole house worth of stuff? And they call the auction guy and he puts the house and all the stuff up for auction. So you go to the auction and the first thing they do is auction off the house. That's the first thing that's sold. And then after that, they go through all the contents of the house. So antique furniture. There was one sale my husband didn't go to. I wish he did because it had closets and closets full of designer bags and things like that I would have loved to have. For he probably could have gotten a Louis Vuitton bag for $40 or something like that. Like, it happens. But yeah, really lovely antique furniture. We got a drone at an auction once. Let me try to think. Well, they're really cool. My husband likes taxidermy things, so the auction today is actually a store that went out of business. So everything at the auction is like new stuff this time. So he went there to look to see if he can find a bed frame or get a bed frame for one of the kids. And there's a stuffed beaver he's very excited to get. So he's like, you sure you don't mind? Go for it. Neutral. I'm neutral on that one. No. I don't mind the nature animals, the taxonomy thing. I actually have a dream to create a little nature center of my own someday. So that's those types of things will be part of that collection. So yeah, so today's gonna be a lot of chores, some relaxation, football. I might do a little work later just to get me ahead for the week so I don't feel slammed on Tuesday or Wednesday because I took Monday off. So I might just do a little work anyway. All right. And so while the foundation's drying down a little bit, because the Elia is because it's moisturizing, it takes a little while to dry, and it does, it creates this like dewy, shiny finish. Put my shadow assurance on. That basket right there is, I don't know, something from the 1800s or something real old basket shaped like a heart. That's from an auction. That was from before I met my husband, but oh, and that cabinet right there, it's called a jelly cabinet. That came from an auction within the past year, shortly before we moved into this house. And it's beautiful, and it's functional. The drawers are so nice, and I do like the furniture that he comes home with. It's just great craftsmanship type stuff. And there was one gentleman who refinished furniture, so he just had furniture collections. It wasn't just like this particular woman. This was just something that she used functionality wise in her house. But this gentleman just had collections of furniture because he finished it up or changed it up or did something like that, and just had it around this house. So we got a lot of cool, nice pieces, and he signed everything, and I found his obituary, and I feel close to these people sometimes when we have their furniture in our house, and I don't know, I feel a special connection. I feel a special connection to the man that lived in this house who passed away, and he, sadly passed away. He was going to his mailbox. One of the neighbors told us he was going to the mailbox, walking back to the house, and collapsed. And his son, his family, what do we do with this house and all of this stuff? And it's just an easy way for families to just get everything all at once, get rid of everything all at once without having to worry about listing things and working with realtors and all that. I don't think I'm going to do concealer. I think I'm just going to stick with the foundation and put on a little bit of blush. So next, I'm going to put on my eyeliner. I don't know what I keep doing with this, but I keep popping this thing out every time. Like, why? What is going on here? I don't know what I do. All right, I'll fix that later. As long as this is down and not like, this is the twisty side of my liner. All right. Packaging matters sometimes, right? A product can be really great, but if it's in faulty packaging or annoying packaging, then somebody might choose not to use it. It's all about personal preference and picking what's right for you and doing what's right for you. I don't care that it broke off. Somebody else might. You hear the sweet babies? Sweet babies wants to go outside. I definitely have an outdoor son. I can tell when he looks out the window and he's just longing to go outside and run. And I take him. But I think he would spend all day out there if he could. Although sometimes when he's ready to come in, he's ready. And he comes up to me with his arms. Let's go inside, Mommy. I'm done at the park, Mommy. My son is nonverbal. He's 3. He doesn't talk yet. We're working on it. So I have my Elia blush too. This is starting to get kind of low. Well, there's still a little bit left, but yeah. It's about time to find a new blush. I shaved my face yesterday. It's one of my most favorite things to do. Ladies, start doing it. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Like, it gets rid of the peach fuzz. It's such a great exfoliator. It makes your skin just feel nice and smooth, and then your makeup goes on nice and creamy and perfect, and such a great thing to do. I do stay away from my active ingredient products like for about 24 to 48 hours after I shave my face. Like I usually use a retinol at night, but not like I shaved yesterday afternoon. I did not use the retinol last night. I will tonight though, I think. But I didn't put a vitamin C on this morning. Straight up moisturizer. So tonight I'll use my retinol, and then tomorrow I'll go back to my regular skincare routine. All right, mascara. I found a toy. That is occupying him right now. And my hair color, so I colored my hair 3 days ago now with the L'Oreal Feria purple. I can't remember what the color in the box was off the top of my head right now, but I'm just loving it. So I got to work on my trim a little bit more still. It's not quite laying exactly how I want it to, but so I'm working on my trim. I've been cutting my own hair, just trying to figure it out. And I do a little bit at a time. I just sort of, every day I kind of examine and see how, like I got to do something over here. So, but the color is exactly what I wanted. And there's a video on this also of me coloring my hair and telling a story of how I wanted to color it blue, but I went with purple. But I'm thinking next time I will do the blue. I think I can handle it. So it's very exciting because I've never done blue. I've done purple many times just like this, but very exciting. Fun, crazy days. So yeah, working on all this right here too. A lot of breakage hair, but we're getting there. I'm getting there. So that's it. That's my face now. So gonna go outside, go for a walk. Then I'll come back in and finish the laundry, clean up my mess right here in the kitchen, and finish the dishes, watch some football, take my makeup off in probably about 4 or 5 hours, and relax for the rest of the day.